Welcome to the Money for Dads podcast. This is your host, Adam Katz. This podcast is for dads like you and me who want to save on everything, stretch your paycheck, and spend more time with your family. I don't want you or your spouse to be forced anymore to pick up extra shifts, take second jobs, work overtime, or sacrifice necessities just to pay your bills. I want you to be able to choose how you spend your time while giving your kids the most amazing childhoods possible. And that's why I created this podcast. Don't be cheap for many reasons. Being cheap will always cost you more money and time in the long run. And if you buy the cheapest of anything, clothes, toys, electronics, you'll lose. You'll have to replace them, you'll have to fix them, you'll have to deal with them in your house, broken, hurt feelings because you bought something cheap, could alienate people, and your kids will be upset that whatever it is you bought broke. So you'll almost never win when you're cheap. Another reason not to be cheap is you really should value your time. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to save just a little bit of money, and is your time worth it? One of my favorite examples is Costco gas. From a little bit of research, I see that it's about 5 cents to 25 cents cheaper than average gas. So let's say it's about 10 cents cheaper. I go to Costco all the time, not for gas though, and I love Costco. And I see the line that people wait in, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to save, say, 10 cents a gallon. So if you're waiting that long for 10 cents and your car holds 10 gallons, that's $1. So you've spent 20 minutes to save $1. So that's about $3 an hour at that rate. I don't think that it's worth it. You could be doing anything else with those 20 minutes. And does that dollar actually impact anything? It also probably doesn't make you feel good about yourself. Maybe at first you think, I'm taking every effort to save money. But don't you value your time more than that? More than that $1? I totally understand if a person doesn't really have any money and they have to save on every single thing. $1 is not going to make a difference though, especially if you have a car, because you have so many other expenses already attached to it. Insurance, repairs, car payments, really everything. So that $1, don't waste your time doing it. If you're listening to this podcast, you're busy, and so you don't have the time to spend waiting in line 15, 20 minutes just to save a tiny bit of money. Sometimes you just also don't know how much you'll save by investing the time. So for example, I was once on the phone with Geico trying to save money on my home insurance. And we went through so many different options. I think I spent 45 minutes on the phone. We explored everything. And at the end, he said, well, I guess the only option is because you have an alarm system, we can get you a discount. So I found all the papers while I was on the phone, and it took time. And at the end, he said, that's great. Thank you for sending all that. What we can do is we can take $3 off your bill every year. And it was absolutely ridiculous. That was such a waste of time, but I didn't know. I thought maybe I could save more money. And so sometimes you just have to try. But if you know that it's going to be taking you a lot of time, then it's not worth it. Another reason not to be cheap is because it teaches your kids to be cheap. It teaches them about how you value money, about quality, and how you value your time and your stress. It shows your kids, which is essential here, that you don't value your time or your stress. It shows them that money comes before everything, regardless of the consequences. The important way to think here is don't be cheap, but be frugal. The difference is that being cheap is spending as little money as possible, no matter what the consequences are or the situation. Being frugal is spending wisely when you need, and then weighing your options to help you understand the best decision and course to take. You want to consider the full situation, so that's being frugal. So be frugal, don't be cheap. Your family will appreciate it, your kids will appreciate it, and you won't have a house full of clutter or wasted time. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. To help you get started on your journey to stretch your income, save on everything, and spend more time with your family, you should visit my website, moneyfordads.com, and download the Money for Dads Starter Kit for free. In the kit is the Money for Dads amazing and simple budget template, which auto-calculates everything. It's so easy to use. And you'll also get my 11 money-saving tips guaranteed to change your life. They're philosophies that I use that have helped me to stretch my family's income as much as I have. So if you like this podcast, then subscribe. And if you think that it could help somebody else, a friend of yours, share it with them. I'd love to be able to help more people. And even better, which would help get the word out even more about this podcast, give it a review and a rating. I read all reviews, and I'd love to hear how the podcast helps you. So go to your favorite podcast player, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whichever one you use, and give it a review and a rating now. The more reviews that I have, the more we can share these ideas with the world, build the Money for Dads community, and help more dads spend more time with their families. Also, if you write a review, I'll probably give it a shout out on a future podcast. Thanks again for listening, and have an awesome rest of the day.